Once again, this is a TIB Gospel Network News Bulletin. Now, I'm glad you joined us tonight, and I'm still waiting, but I am making a YouTube video at the same time. I'm not live on YouTube because my computer's down and I don't have a camera. So I'm recording for a YouTube upload. Also, I'm simulcasting on Mixlr.com/NTimes4565. This is a TIB Gospel Network News Bulletin. I find some very interesting things have taken place in the last 3 hours. And I didn't want to come on until I was sure of my information. Now, information was sent out that President Trump's Middle East Peace Plan Part 1 was going to be released this evening in Bahrain. So the long-awaited peace plan was scheduled to be released at first half of it this evening in Bahrain. Now, with that information hitting the news networks, about an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half now, there was a rocket attack against the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. 2 missiles were fired towards the U.S. Embassy in the Green Zone in Baghdad. 1 missile was stopped by defense rockets. The other one was not. It landed somewhere in the vicinity of the United States Embassy that the president told the personnel to evacuate 4 days ago. Now, in light of this 4-day warning, now we have rockets attacking, and amazingly enough, these rockets were found to be launched from inside Baghdad. The reports now state that there are Iraqi forces on the move everywhere in Baghdad and the Green Zone in Iraq. The Syrian Defense Forces have now activated and have told their armies to prepare for an attack. President Trump, just a few moments ago, tweeted and made known that he vows to end Iran if there's another attack against the United States. A few moments ago, less than an hour now, John Bolton, our Secretary of Defense, has been seen entering the White House. Now, the last time that the embassy was attacked in Iraq, John Bolton laid out plans to attack Iran, but if you remember, Mad Dog Mattis had it stopped. The difference tonight is Mad Dog Mattis is no longer in the mix. Therefore, question, who stops it now? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I find all of these tidbits of news alarming and laid on the precursor that the Middle East peace plan between Israel and the Palestinians was to be halfway revealed, or part one, in Bahrain today. After that news hit the wire, things begin to happen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to frighten anybody. That's not what the TIB Gospel Network is about. But I'm going to tell you something. Prophetically speaking, this definitely has end-time prophecy written all over it. Question: will we wake up to a new world in the morning? That's the question. Now, I was speaking with Nina a couple of days ago that I had a big feeling that a false flag was in the making. A false flag is an incident designed to create another incident. Now, since these two rockets were fired inside of Baghdad from the university, and perhaps they didn't hit the embassy, the fact is that no one was injured. Could this be a false flag to disrupt things even more in the Middle East at the moment this peace plan is to be revealed? Now, make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen. It is highly possible, and I say likely, that this peace plan, if not the one, will certainly be connected to the peace plan in Bible prophecy. The Antichrist is definitely alive because things are just moving too rapidly for him not to be. Now, Sister Mickey, I really appreciate you logging in tonight. I appreciate it very much. But make no mistake about it. For those of you who support and listen to the new TIB Gospel Network, TIB stands for Truth in Broadcasting, because that's what you get here. Now, it's hard to render oneself away from speculation with this kind of news. Let me once again reiterate, and I'm sure that there's already more information on the wire. I'm only giving you what I got off the wire a few moments ago. I see that Stephen Ben-Danoon has just issued Damascus is under attack, and Damascus is being attacked. And I see some others have gone live in lieu of this information. Suddenly, the powder keg seems to have been ignited. So much going on. Iraqi forces running helter-skelter all over the Middle East. Baghdad, in the green zone. Syrian forces on the alert, prepare for attack. And now the attack seems to have taken place as Damascus is being bombed again. Yesterday, Damascus got hit with a Moab, or the mother of all bombs, the bunker buster. I didn't take it as much, simply considered it the fact that Israel was going after Hezbollah's cache of weapons. I don't know how Bigtollah Khomeini is going to take this threat from President Donald Trump as he vows to end Iran if it attacks one more time. I find it interesting that it's always one more time. One more time. If they do this one more time, they're not going to like it. If they do this one more time, there'll be a price to be paid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can only say that so many times, and then you're going to have to choose when that one more time is and make it happen. On top of this news, Russia has just sent a giant load of military weapons to Venezuela. Wars and rumors of wars. Well, I think we've gone beyond the rumors of wars, and tonight we can say wars. I would ask that each and every one of us would stay abreast to the situation at hand. With John Bolton seen going into the White House less than an hour ago, means there's more to the story than I have in this microphone. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if there was more information that we're not receiving. And we're sitting over here in the United States with absolutely no control. Not in the natural, but in the spiritual, we can pray. I would ask that all of our members and subscribers would take time to pray for our president and our soldiers in the Middle East. Because all is not well. All is not well, ladies and gentlemen, in the natural world. We should take time, more time in our life to talk to Jesus than we do. We should take time, more time. We should make time for worship, because He's coming. Any day now, any hour, He's coming. I can see it right in front of us. Because all of this news seems to be linked to one thing, and that is the announcement of the first half of the peace plan in Bahrain today. Now, if I have any other information, I will be breaking in with more news. This has been a TIB Gospel Network News Bulletin.